Hello students, welcome to P.N.AMERSEY e-classes. This is Durga Pujara, your general knowledge teacher. So students, today we are going to solve some of the riddles in the chapter number 1, that is Quick Think Corner. How quickly can you work out these riddles? So first one, which year from the 20th century reads the same when it is written upside down? For which 19th century year does this happen as well? So, which year from the 20th century reads the same? So, we have to find out the year which reads the same from the 20th century when it is written upside down. And for which 19th century year does this happen as well? So, there are 2 years and we have to write down the years which is written upside down and both remains the same. And the years are 1961 and 1881. Number 2. There is a family with both girl and boy children. Each of the boys has the same number of brothers as he has sisters. Each of the girls has twice as many brothers as she has sisters. How many boys and girls are there in this family? So you can see here both girl and boy children are there in one family, and each of the boys has the same number of brothers, and he has sisters also, and each of the girls has twice as many brothers, so 2 times as many brothers, and she has sisters. So we have to find out how many boys and girls are there in this family. So there are 4 boys and 3 girls. Number 3. I can travel from there to here by disappearing and here to there by reappearing. What am I? Can you tell me? I can travel from there to here by disappearing and again reappearing. I am letter T. Number 4. What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? Which is the 5-letter word which becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? You have to add 2 letters and the letter word is short. S-H-O-R-T. Number 5. In 1990, a person is 15 years old. In 1995, the same person is 10 years old. How is this possible? You can see in the year 1990, a person is 15 years old. And in 1995, that same person is 10 years old. How is it possible? Because the years are 1955 BCE. BCE means before Christ, and 1900 BCE. So that in 1990, the person is 15 years, and in 1995, he is 10 years old. Number 6. Amit's height is 6 feet. He is an assistant at a greengrocer's shop and wears size 9 shoes. What does he weigh? Amit's height is given here. He is 6 feet and he is an assistant at the greengrocer's shop and he wears size 9 shoes. What does he weigh there? He weighs the vegetables there, right? Number 7. There is a greenhouse. Inside the greenhouse there is a white house. Inside the white house there is a red house. Inside the red house there are lots of babies. What is it? You can see there is a greenhouse, right? And in that greenhouse effect, there is a white house also. Inside the white house, there is a red house. So inside the red house, there are lots of babies. So what is it? It is a fruit and it is watermelon. Understood, children? So children, next moving on to the second topic, that is odd lives in odd places. That is all odd species live in odd places. There are some of the most unique life forms on earth. Look at their pictures and read the descriptions to identify them. So there are many odd species of animals, creatures you can see, but they do not live in a normal habitat. They live in odd places. So we are going to learn about that in this second chapter, right? So number 1. This variety of sea cucumber is found in the Celebes Sea in the western Pacific Ocean. It has a pinkish transparent body through which its organs are visible. So you can see here picture here of a sea cucumber and it is found in the Celebes Sea in the western Pacific Ocean. It has a pinkish transparent body through which you can see its organs. Body organs are visible, right? See in the picture you can see the organs, they are visible. So this creature is known as see-through fantasia. So the name is given like that only, see-through fantasia. Next, number 2. These fish cannot only change their shapes and colors, but they also transform from female to male at some point of their lives. So you can see here a picture of a fish which is very colorful in shape, right? So this fish can change their shapes and colors by themselves, and they can transform their body from female to male at some point of their lives, and this fish is known as parrotfish. Number 3. These salamanders are mostly found in Mexico. They are unique because they can generate lost limbs. So you can see here salamanders. Salamanders means lizard-like amphibians. Here the picture is given of a salamander. It is like a lizard, and they are mostly found in Mexico. They are unique because they can regenerate their lost limbs. Regeneration means they can develop their body parts, that is arms or legs, they can develop if they lost it, and it is known as axolotl, right? Number 4. This odd looking tree is found in Madagascar, continental Africa and Australia. It is also known as the bottle tree because it can store almost 500 liters of water in its trunk. So you can see here a tree given in the picture. It is looking very odd, right? And it is found in the place Madagascar. It is a continental Africa and Australia. It is also known as the bottle tree because it can store 500 liters of water in its trunk. And this tree is known as baobab, right? The tree is known as baobab. Number 5. These animals, which are ant eaters, are found only in America. Their name means little armored one in Spanish. Their bodies are covered in hard protective shells. So you can see here animals which are ant eaters. They eat ants and they are found in America only. Their name given here is little armored one in Spanish, and their body are covered in hard protective shells, and they are known to be armadillo. Number 6. Found only on the island of Socotra in Yemen, this tree is unique for having sap that is blood red in color. This sap has many medicinal uses, right? You can see a tree here, and this tree has many medicinal uses as it is found only in the island of Socotra in Yemen. And this tree have the sap that is blood in color. So the name is given dragon blood tree. Number 7. These crabs do not have shells like most other crabs. Therefore, to protect themselves, they use the shells of other animals lying about or even any hollow objects. So you can see the picture of a crab given here. They do not have shells like normal other crabs. So therefore, to protect themselves from attack, they use the shells of other animals lying about there and even any hollow objects, and they are known as hermit crab. Number 8. This scary looking fish is equally bizarre in its habits. It has seaweed-like outgrowths and can swallow prey that is twice as large as its own body. So you can see the picture of a fish. It is very scary, see? And it is equally bizarre in its habits. Even when you see a normal fish and when you compare to this scary fish, their both habits are different, right? It has seaweed-like outgrowths. See the picture, how the body structure is given here. And it can swallow prey that is twice as large its own body. It can swallow the prey, right? It can eat any animal or creature that is twice as large as its body. So it is known as angler fish. So children, we have completed the second chapter, that is odd lives in odd places. I hope you have understood this. Thank you children. Stay home, stay safe.